Jesús Santísimo. Jesús freaking Santísimo. I'm back. Okay, so I'm back. It took me a while because I went to go grab a drink and I just started chilling for a bit. Oh my god, this stone is going into... Okay, this stone is freaking... Needed to go to the cup of water. Okay. So, I've been working on this art. I'm gonna be streaming tonight my art because it's so freaking boring without anyone to talk up to or whatever. Let me just minimize this freaking... I gotta minimize my freaking camera. Let me see if I can actually do it. Yes, I can. I will be minimizing it a little tiny bit. Okay, so I'll be in the little corner right here. And for the first time, I'm actually second time, I'm actually putting my camera because I don't know, whatever. Just for the hell of it. Ooh, my beautiful picture right here. So, guys, I've been working on this art. Like I said earlier, I was explaining a little bit about this. And the way this art is turning out, I'm even attracted to this art, damn it. So this art is called Broken Promises. And I'm not sure if I should actually label it Broken Promises or just add a quote to it with Broken Promises. So earlier I was looking for the copyright situation. I don't even remember where is that. I honestly don't remember how to do it. It always puts like a little C on the bottom for the copyrighted thing. I was trying to teach people this earlier, but my fucking stream and all that crap wasn't working. So all of a sudden my stream started working. I fixed it, whatever it was. So now, because Restream sucks. Restream fucking sucks. I mean, with all them ads and all that shit, I don't fucking like that shit. I mean, I'm not gonna pay $19 a month for that. So, here we go. Okay, here we go. So, oh my god, my phone died again. Are you freaking serious? When is this phone gonna freaking charge again? Like fully. So anyways, fuck the phone. I was in the middle of a conversation with my friend, so he freaking might be waiting for my response. But okay, so right now I'm doing some kind of... Okay, so what was I supposed to do here? Okay, so the copyrighted thing, I can't remember, or maybe it was, I think it was on, holy crap, was it here or was it on freaking Pixel? I'm not even sure. Now I have to wait for this phone to charge so I can actually find it on Google, because I did encounter the tab when I was looking for it, but I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. I don't know what freaking happened. Okay. Okay, so maybe it's on layer. I don't even know. Or edit. Let's see. Usually is on... Okay, this is purge. This is presets. I wish I can do the remote connections on here, so I can connect Photoshop Express. Actually, it was... Oh, that's where it was at. It was actually on Photoshop Express. Yeah. That's where I actually I'm able to do it. So what I need to do is... I need to mail this to myself. Email it. I will be emailing it. But first, let me see. Yeah, I'm going to email this to myself. So what I'm going to do is save as. I'm definitely going to email this. I'm going to save it to the cloud. Because I already have my logo for Care Bear. I have the Ladybug Bear wrap, which is... It didn't come out like I wanted it to. So I just left it there. It looks good. It's just too small. But I really didn't like it. Because the picture was way too small. So I saved it there just in case there's some other type of work I gotta do or whatever. But, yeah, that. Then save as again. Oh my god. No, I can't save it up again. Nope. So, save as again. And I will save it in the computer. Because I want to email it to myself. I mean, I'm not sure if I can actually email it. But I still want to keep a copy of it. Because either way, it needs to be changed to PNG. Because that's the... My god, I gotta delete all these errands. Party freaking looking things. So anyways, so anywho, here we go. So I'm here with all this fucking shit. Let's see. So this one's called Broken Promises. Broken Promises is an art that is very meaningful to me. And as I said yesterday, I went through a lot of pain. And this is who I am on the other side. So this is going to be like a forever art that is going to be like there and just whatever. So, I wonder... Okay, yes, it finally. Oh my god, my friend is funny. This girl's freaking hilarious. Oh my god. I'm just strictly talking with girls right now because females are more supportive than males now for me. So I'm not getting any support from men and I don't give a damn. Yeah, and Emily, did you see that person that just came in like earlier? That person was like... That person was weird as freaking hell, dude. The person was like... The person is like, I know who you are. I know what you want. And then I'm like... I'm like, yo, are you my stalker? Are you stalking me? Oh my god, girl. You must have left when this dude came in. I am like looking like, wait a minute, where's my mod? Like, she was supposed to be here. But you know what? I mean, it's okay because I was just having a blast. It just looks like I have a secret admirer somewhere. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, because you wasn't on, and I think Jenny is busy right now. She might be probably busy. Jenna still haven't gotten here, so so I mean, Jenna, I don't know what happened to her. She did not stop by today. I might just have to hit her up. But anyways, yeah, like this weird person just talking about like, let's make up. Like, let's make up? Who are you? Like, oh, she was? Poor thing. She might be super tired. Yeah. Yeah, I'll eventually hit her up when I'm done working with all this crap. I'll hit her up because I usually hit Jenny up, but Jenna, I keep getting her name mixed up. I don't know if she's in Instagram with me. I'm not sure. Yeah, but that dude was freaking shy. Like, dude, he said that he's one of my mutual friends. I'm like, mutual friends? Yeah. My ex-best friends, mutual friends? No, like, I don't want to talk to that guy. Please, I don't want to talk to that guy. And he was like, I'll be by your house. I'm like, I was like, dude, I don't know who the hell you are. Like, he said he's one of my mutual friends. Like, he's like, I will call you and you will see who it is. Pick up your phone. I'm like, it's probably some weirdo or somebody messing with me, but it's probably an admirer, probably, or probably my ex-best friend playing games, you know. And honestly, I'm just having a blast. I'm not even messing with any freak. I'm not even gonna take this shit serious. Like, he's like, pick up your phone. Like, really? Really? And it's funny because I got, oh my god, I'm getting so many random freaking calls. On the 17th, I got some fucking random call. So this probably could be the person that calls me and hangs up. Like I said, I have a fucking stalker. This was happening before my freaking best friend did what he did. And I know it's not him. Because if it was him, it wouldn't be happening. It wouldn't be happening before, you know, it would have been happening before, after, but this has been happening for so long now. I must have a secret admirer chilling around that I don't know who it is, but it's all good. I don't really care. Somebody is in love in secret, but they just don't want to open up because they're just fucking disguising themselves like someone else. Like, go fucking figure. Weirdos. So anyways, I'm going back to my art because I'm not going to be distracted by some weird situation. Okay. So, 3D. It's already on 3D. So, okay. So, I saved this. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of here. Because Broken Promise has been saved so many fucking times. So, I have Lightroom. I wonder if Lightroom would be a good thing to do with this. You know what? Let me go to Lightroom. I have Lightroom, guys, and I don't even use Lightroom. I never used Lightroom before. Hi, Jenna. What's up, girl? What's up? What's up? What's up? I had a weird encounter in here. Yes, I made all of you, all my 3 girls are my mods. You guys are my protectors, my saviors. I love all 3 of you. You three are like Powerpuff girls. Woo! But the 4th one is me. I hope you guys are doing good. How's everything? How's your week? How's your week been? Like, I hope you guys are having a decent week. I need to freaking, okay, I added you guys as a mod. Now I gotta figure out how to, I don't know if I'm subbing all 3 of you back. I'm not even sure. I wish I could fucking know how to look at my subs, man. Brr. Oh, here it is. Ah, participants. It's on participants. Let me see if I'm able to actually... Nah, I can't even go to your site like this. Oh, that's freaking sucks. Maybe I need to do it on YouTube. Maybe I need to use it on YouTube. Let's see what's up with Lightroom. I never used this stuff before. Never in my life. And it's free when you actually subscribe to a monthly fee or whatever. Reconnection. Reconnection of what? Reconnection of what? Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Anyways, I'm here with this issue here. Okay, your photos everywhere you are. So this is mostly like a device thing. Like you could just, okay, so this is perfect. This is actually perfect for me to add my pictures here because I can actually transfer it over. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna be working on this tonight. I'm not even sleepy, man. Like, I don't know, I just can't sleep anymore. Choose folder. And I'm going to, okay, here we go. So all of my pictures are here, and unfortunately there is too many. There's extras that shouldn't even been here in the first place. Holy freaking cow, I don't want all of this. Come on, man. Like, honestly, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Okay, that was kind of crazy shit. So what I need to do is just, I think it's because I clicked the file there. Okay, so let's see. Where is it again? I mean, I have all the Aaron's party that I need to delete off here. Okay, so here we go. Broken promises. So instead of that, I'm not gonna do all files. I'm just gonna do broken promises and import. Okay, there we go. This is the best way to do it instead, because I don't want the whole entire thing. So I'm gonna add Aaron's party as well and all of the other ones. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that because those are like my main freaking pictures, and I could switch them over and do whatever. That's the cool part about it. Back. Okay, so right here it says basics, light, color curves, color mix effects. Here we go. This is what I actually needed. This, so I don't need to use Pixel. That's the awesome part about it. Right here is discover, submit your edit. Welcome to the Lightroom community. Okay, I see what is up with this. So this is to learn, actually. I can learn different things. This is pretty cool. So this is what I did right here, and I'm sharing my picture here, sharing my picture with my other app. I'm gonna do that. There's a new version of Lightroom available, so I'm gonna update it. I'm not gonna stay with old shit. Okay, so it just, oh, I see. There's updates to Photoshop, and okay, so I'm gonna update this, guys. I'm gonna update this. All of these apps need an update. No wonder it's been lagging so freaking bad. It's because there's a new freaking... This is the weirdest shit I ever... Okay. So I'm experiencing here some kind of update of it. Updating. So I have Photoshop. Then I have the XD. XD is mainly for like albums, like if you're a singer or something, or you're whatever. This is free, guys, for any singer out there. I think this is it. XD. You can make you can add music to your web pages, your music, or if it's a website that is for you and you just want to add music to it, this is the best thing. You know, it has the buttons and everything. I don't know how to mess with it yet. I will try it out because I do love music and I like to put music, like sometimes I like to create my own list, so I'm really interested in that. Okay, so there's a waiting here. Okay, waiting. So they're all waiting. And I'm gonna have to get rid of this because it needs to be updated. Seriously. I need to update all of my apps before I use them. So it's updating Photoshop. As usual, the update just takes a freaking forever. So I'm just gonna wait on it. But in the meantime, I will be just talking and chilling, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's just some weird shit. Okay, so I will be here waiting on this update. Oh, I gotta send my voting. I have to send my letter for voting. I'm gonna send this tomorrow, actually. Guys, you guys gotta vote. I mean, I didn't really want to vote, but I'm gonna vote because I want Trump gone. I don't want that guy in the fucking as president. I can't stand that guy. That guy is a fool, just like every other man, but worse. Let's see. I'm not even sure. I have to go online and I gotta do my voting stuff. Here it says mark your ballot. So I need to mark it, whatever, sign it, and send it. I still haven't done this because I can't stand doing letters and shit. I hate doing that, but I'm gonna have to like do it. So everyone vote. Please vote and get rid of Trump. Get rid of Trump. That guy is a psychopath. That guy is a fucking piece of shit as well. I'm not a Trump supporter, so anyone that is a Trump supporter, I mean, you're welcome to be in my stream, but I don't like him, so you're welcome to leave if you don't fucking, if you like that guy, you're welcome to get the fuck out of my stream. If you get pissed off about that shit. I mean, I don't get mad when someone says, oh, Democrats and all that shit. I don't give a fuck. I just speak my freaking my mind about the situation. I mean, to be honest with you, none of the presidents nowadays are very good. Like, I think to me the best president was like George Washington and those people, because they really made a change, especially Lincoln. Lincoln was a Republican and it don't even seem like he was a fucking Republican, because he freed a lot of black people, and you know, that's why he got shot. You know, he risked his life saving people. But these fucking people, they don't do shit, just sit up there and talk stupid shit. And honestly, that's the reason why I was uninspired to freaking vote. Because honestly, this is not even about Republicans or about fucking Democrats. This is the fact that fucking unequal shit going on. Imbalance. Corruption as well. I mean, they're just doing the one-sided support, and that's what I've been experiencing. And the reason why this world is the way it is because of that. You know, the politics is the example and the inspiration behind the one-sided situation, you know. And especially Trump, he influenced racism after we were getting over that shit. And honestly, he's not a good example for our country. He's not a good example. Everyone is blind to these people, and they're not really good, you know. People like Trump ruined the Republican Party. And, you know, it's just sucks. I'm usually not against, well, the reason why I don't like Republicans now, how they are nowadays, is because the fucking richy rich, they think they're the shit. They're the only ones who want to be rich. So they could go fuck with their richy ass fucking self and get the fuck out of here. Because the rich people is the reason why I don't have a fucking job that I deserve right now. So, you know, no matter how hard I worked, I wasn't able to get what I wanted due to the fact that you gotta pay for everything. And because I'm low income, yeah, it's just sucks. So, just because of that, I'm not giving up on what I want. So, like the guy that came in here, yeah, he knows what I want. I want a fucking job. I want a job and get paid and get the fucking respect that I deserve. That's what I fucking want. That's all I fucking want. I don't want no fucking, I'm not asking for sex. I'm not asking for fucking none of that stupid shit. I want what I fucking want, and is respect and value. That's what I fucking want. If you don't respect me, fuck you. Fuck you. And go fuck yourself. So, anyways, I'm just in an angry situation. Like, this country fucking pissed me off in general. I don't even want to be in this country. I'm on the edge of retiring from America and going back to my country. I mean, this country, I never been to Dominican Republic. I'm Dominican. And honestly, I never fucking been there before. And I'm tempted to just learn the fucking language as quick as I can. Learn how to write how they write and everything. Because it's a different dialect. Fucking, I will do that if I have to relearn Spanish again. So I can know how to speak the freaking professional Spanish. I am willing to learn new words and a new language and get the fuck out of this fucking country. Because honestly, it's not fucking safe here. I don't even feel safe. Like, dude, I don't feel safety. I don't feel like anything is real in this world right now, the way it's going. You know, I mean, the politics in my country is not, it's not good either. It's worldwide. But at least the people are totally different from Americans. Once they come to America, that's when they turn into a piece of shit. Because the influence here is just shit. It's just fucking shit. I'm ashamed that I was born here. Honestly. It's a shame. And that's the reason why I'm doing this voting and shit. Just to get rid of Trump. Try to get rid of Trump. Because none of them are good anyways. Democrats, Republicans, none are good right now. None. I don't even like them because they don't even know how to fucking work the shit. I think the better president out of all of them, like I said, back in the day was Lincoln. I think that was the first and last president that was good as a Republican. As a Democrat, Um, I think Obama made some changes, but he couldn't do more than that. Cause like I said, imbalance, 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 imbalance. And I don't like that. I don't freaking like that. It's freaking sad. Ma, are you calling me? Okay. I thought I heard you calling me. Sorry. Are you going to sleep? Oh, okay. Alright. She's staying up. Good for me. I can actually stay live. I can actually stay live for a bit. Unfortunately, when she's sleeping, I have to like not talk. It just sucks. I can't even talk at night. Like, I really want to get my own freaking place. Honestly. Honestly. Oh my god, why is this not My god, when is this going to freaking when is this going to be blah 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 blah. Okay, so it's on 55% now. Let me just cancel these and just do one by one, because this is gonna take a million freaking years. Can't believe I can't even do my work tonight because of this stupid update. Okay. So yeah, Premiere Rush. I need to check all these programs. I'm stuck on Photoshop just because I'm messing with my merch. Check it out, definitely. Lightroom now. I kind of like the stuff that I can do in there. So, and I also want to connect my Photoshop Express to this app, so I need to freaking, it's a must for me to update and get all that done later on. But I don't know what Fuse CC is for. I don't even know. For free, but it's not compatible with my graphic. This is the reason why I need to update my computer. And also I have Arrow. I don't know what that is. It's basically a design augmented in reality, so it's like an add-on. So sucks because I like Fresco, to be honest with you. Illustrator, I need to re-download the trial so I can actually make my logo better and actually make it better. I need to create this. I need to do that. InDesign, I don't really need it because it's like, okay, design and publish elegant layouts. So this is me. Honestly, I don't. I just do logos. But Illustrator is a separate app that I think they charge like 20 a month, and I can't really afford that, so I'm just using Photoshop. I believe I don't really need Illustrator. I mean, I can just make my own shit the way I want it. Okay, let's see. So all of these are here. Wow, they have so many programs here that they added. After so many years, I have not been on Adobe. See, Dreamweaver is here. I was going to school for Dreamweaver and that shit is so complicated. I was like, fuck this class. InCopy. It's basically, this is mainly for writers, copywriters, and editors. So if you're into writing books and stuff, InCopy is the best for that. Media Encoder, that's mostly for videos. If you're a person who makes videos for whatever it is, Media Encoder is good. Audition, this is like bring stories to life with audio. So basically this is for podcasting, which is awesome. Here is Prelude, metadata ingest, logging, and rough cuts. That, I believe that's like for like data and stuff like that, like customizing your own data. See, that is mainly for people that are good at probably like accounting or something like that. I don't know, I don't really know exactly. Here is the animation. You can make your own tune and stuff like that. This kind of reminds me of IMVU. A new age for animation. See, character animator. You can make a character. You can make a cartoon through this. This is for people that are into cartoons. To be honest with you, I love cartoons, but I'm not really into that. I just like messing with photos. My thing is messing with photos. I'm not really a freaking animator. My sister actually went to school for that. Like, she wanted to become a character, and she wanted to be a graphic designer in animation, but she never did it. She never finished school. So I mean, like I said, all this stuff actually reminds me of my sister. My sister is actually she was going to school for graphic designing. So I really was never into it until I started messing with it, you know. And after my merch, I got inspired. So that's the only reason why I do it. That's the only reason. I really didn't like doing it until my merch, like when I put it up and everything. I love doing merch, and now I enjoy pictures because of the merch. So, and art itself. But I never really liked doing it. I was always lazy, but that's because back in the days I was on IMVU and I had to make my own layout, my own all that, and I honestly didn't like doing it all the time, but I did used to like the photos, so I used to change my photos more often than the website itself, like the web page. Like every freaking week I was changing my freaking picture, and it was insane. Like, I had a blast, but you know, it's not something that I really desired. I grew out of the IMVU app, whatever, so I'm not really into it anymore. My account was hacked anyways, and I really did not give a fuck. Whoever took the fucking IMVU, I'm glad you did it, because honestly, I can't stand IMVU anymore. And I was just logging in because of the character that I made. I did a lot of investment on it. But you know what? Sometimes it's better to just let go of something that it's no longer your passion. Like, it was I was using it mainly to talk to people, but I was not really interested. I just had it because of the character, but I really don't care anymore. I don't even want IMVU. After meeting an asshole from there, 2 assholes, I honestly don't want to. And a fucking stalker as well. No. Like, I honestly lost my passion with IMVU. Then I'm so fucking hard-headed, going into Second Life, trying to freaking make changes and all that shit. When is the same fucking shit, same people, same bullshit? Like, you know, it's not real. It's just something that you do just because you want to escape from reality. And that's the only reason why I was on IMVU. Because I wanted to escape from reality. So I used my artistic skills on it. And I just used to do my avatars. I made a t-shirt for my avatar one time. I was a creator on IMVU, but I really didn't enjoy it too much because I didn't have Photoshop or any of that. But yeah, it was a good experience when it first started. When I first started, it was a fun experience. But when I joined it, I was in a state that I was super depressive when I first joined it because my ex-boyfriend, like, he cheated on me. So he cheated on me, and I didn't take it very well, and I was so codependent with him. I was always talking to him every day, so it became an addiction. And I was like mainly online 24/7 talking to different people. And you know, it was not something very good. It was not good. I was very addictive with talking to people online just because I was so used to. I mean, I was that ex-boyfriend that I had. We were talking for 2 years. So it was an addiction, you know, and I just let it go. Let it go. I'm glad I was able to let that shit go and not be codependent with talking to people. Because honestly, I'm not. I'm like very detached right now. Like, I'm more connected to myself than people right now. Because I really lost myself when it was always about people. But it never was about me. So, I actually ended up choosing myself, my self-love, and that's just how it's gonna be from now on. And oh my god, this is taking forever, but either way, I'm just gonna use this time to inspire everyone. Like, you know, life is tough. Life is tough. Not everything is what it seems. When we are in high school, we are living in a world that is not even fucking real. I mean, I was one of the students that was seeing the realistic life of what life is, because as a young age, I was very, very, I was more mature than the other kids. I was a kid that was very shy, and I was not communicative. Or, you know, I was so shy into a point that I was intimidated and not even talk. And a lot of people used to like bully me because of that, because I was always quiet, you know. And some people thought that I was antisocial, but really I really do have a social anxiety. And doing YouTube and all this is actually helping me with that. When I started being a little bit more communicative, it was IMVU. So that's one of the things that I actually, you know, I'm actually grateful that I actually was there, because I learned a lot from a lot of people. I learned to meet new people online. And actually, it wasn't even IMVU. It was just when I got my first computer that I just started talking to a whole bunch of people from the world. And I was the type that was always talking to people from all over the world in different countries, and I really enjoyed doing it. It was like a hobby, because I was in high school, so I just didn't have any friends or anything. So I desired to speak to other people in other countries, because I wasn't able to travel. Like, and it sucks when you're not able to travel because of money issues or because of your health. You're not able to be on a plane due to the fact that you'll get a seizure. It's very, very hard. I never been on a plane before, and I think when I get on the plane, I'm gonna have to take my fucking anxiety meds and go to sleep, or some fucking Benadryl, some shit I'm gonna have to take, because I'm not gonna really I'm really not going to freaking do something. Oh my god, why is this phone not charging today? Like, seriously, why is not charging? It's not. It's so slow. And it says it's fucking charging. I hate wireless chargers. It sucks. My fucking wire doesn't work when I charge it. So that's what inspired me to just talk with people all over the world. I was fed up with being bullied in school 24/7. Every day I was being bullied. People just wouldn't stop until I beat the shit out of this chick. And due to the fact that I had a cousin in school, that's when everything stopped. All the bullying stopped. And I used to get jumped in school, get beat up by people, and it was sucks, you know. I grew up in a public school, so it's like, you know, it's like, you know, public school is very, very, very hard when it comes to your school stuff, you know. When you're in a private school, you still deal with bullies and all that, but it's not the same like a public school. You know, there's more discipline in a private school. But public schools do not have any discipline. They just do whatever the fuck they want. And it was just sucks, because sometimes I wanted to listen to the teacher, what the teacher was saying, and the people were just yelling, screaming, and a disaster in class, and I wasn't able to focus. So that was in middle school. So I was forced to take summer school because I failed. I was not focusing in my math class. Math class, guys, anyone that has children or anyone that is, you know, is related or have any children that is going to school, if you're experiencing a child that, you know, try to have communication with your child, because there's some schools that are just not good for them. Like, I was going to this school here. It used to be a middle school, and now it's an elementary school. It's called the Lewis Middle School. It's in Boston. I live near it. You know, I used to be closer to it, but I live nearby it. And this school was the worst school ever, because this school was just monkeys and fucking monkeys, fucking what do you call these animals? Wild animals in general. Monkeys and all kinds of shit in there. And they did not know how to act. So, due to the fact that I'm very slow when it comes to math, I'm not very, you know, I'm not very smart when it comes to math. Even though it seems like I'm very smart in math, I'm not. I failed so many times in math in college because I suck with algebra. I really suck really bad. And it's funny because I do numerology and I'm very, very good at it. I'm very good at numerology. Numerology actually has it's mainly adding and subtracting, you know. It's mainly adding or subtracting, but mainly is adding. And this is why I used to be very good at adding and subtracting when I was a little. So this is the reason why. I mean, it does have algebra in it. It does. But the algebra that it has is not like the school. It's the normal ones, like the ones you multiply with the parentheses and, you know, PEMDAS. I mean, right now, PEMDAS is so different right now. Right now is not even PEMDAS. Right now is freaking first, the one you gotta focus on parentheses, and then you gotta focus on freaking, it used to be PEMDAS, like exponents, but now they changed. I don't know the order right now. It used to be, actually it is PEMDAS. Back in the days when I was a little kid, it was please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, which is freaking PEMDAS, same thing. But the rules kind of changed, and ever since the rules changed, I just can't catch it. You know, I only know the old school way. So to me, numerology never changed the rules. The rules never change. It still has the same old rules, you know. And right now they have so many different things right now that I don't understand, because, you know, there was a big change in school. By the time I was in high school, everything was just completely different from before. So they started changing the rules. They started making changes in math that makes no fucking sense. And that's the reason why I suck at it, you know, because I was so used to the old version of it. And then the more that the school updated their requirements, their prerequisites, they started adding extra. Like in college, I only took Microsoft Word. What's the other one? Microsoft Word. Oh, I keep forgetting. What the fuck? My mind is so out of it right now. Fucking retrograde got me all fucked up. But anyways, PowerPoint, Microsoft Word, and Excel. Those are the only 3 you needed. And nowadays, you need another application. Access. Now in college you need to take Access, and luckily I took Access when I was in college like 3 years ago, and I took it, and it's to be honest with you, is not difficult as Excel. But you got to do a lot of memorization and stuff like that at a short amount of time. And that's what killed me. Like, you know, I had to bust my ass studying this. And this is why I started doing Photoshop on my own, because I didn't really take my time to study all of these apps because they constantly change them. So, you know, I did, the last time I was in school, I was doing 2019 Microsoft Word. And the one before that, it was 2003. So ever since 2003, I don't even know shit, you know. And last time I heard there's a 2021. I don't know. I'm just not using any of that shit anymore. I use Google. Google is my savior. Google is everything for me. I use Google if I want to do some Microsoft Word shit. If I want to do PowerPoint stuff, I can do it there. I'm not going to do it on freaking Windows. Windows is a pain in the neck. So, you know, like I was doing all my homework in Google anyways, but because due to the fact that I was taking Access, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, and Excel, I was forced to get Microsoft Word in general. So it's a freaking shitty program that I don't even enjoy anymore. It's not practical like it used to be, and it's a lot of changes. And honestly, when it comes to apps, I don't really like it when they change it so dramatically, constantly, every time. I mean, you can make slow changes on some stuff if you want to upgrade something, but don't just change and make a huge change and confuse the shit out of you, you know. It needs to be slow, and, you know, because they want to sell, like I said, rich people, they want to fucking sell their shit. Bill Gates and all of them, they want to sell quick. just like iPhone, Macintosh. They want to keep doing phones constantly because they want to keep making money. They don't want to and changing shit. And it's funny because all the fucking phones is the same fucking shit. It makes no change. Now it's gonna be on what, iPhone 12 now, and that shit is probably the same shit as 11. 11 was the same shit as XR. And honestly, the only change is because there's an extra camera. Who the fuck give a fuck? Who wants a third camera? For real. Who wants a fucking third camera? When you have your fucking computer, you have your phone already that it has one in the front and in the back. Why the fuck do we need a third one? Wasting batteries. That's one. You're wasting fucking batteries. You're wasting hardware to charge more. And this is the reason why I have a big issue with certain rich people. Well, rich people in general. They only think about money. They don't think about being humanitarian. And lack of humanitarianism is what causes the world to be how it is right now. And this is why I want to give back to the community. Once I start, this is why I charge for my readings. And I only charge $30. I'm not gonna charge $50 and $60 for a fucking reading. No. This is going to be given back to the community. I'm not even going to touch that money. That money is going to be for support for other people. If there's people that are going through schooling, like younger people, I'm going to help the younger people. I don't even want to help I don't even want to help people my age. I'd rather help somebody younger than me or like elderly. I went to school for that. I went to school for that as well. I graduated from it and I never got what I needed, what I wanted that time, due to the fact that I had to pay a CNA course. They were adding so many prerequisites for that. And I was like, why the fuck do I have to go through the same shit, more schooling for that? And I have to pay for it because it's a certificate. So I don't have enough money for that. The cheapest they were offering was paying half of it close nearby here. And it was like probably like $300. Where was I going to get $300 if I wasn't working? And now that I have at least my monthly income that I get every month due to my health, I'm actually able to do it. But it's funny because I grew out of that. I don't want to do that. And it's funny because they're hiring tons of people for elderly, and because I need a drive, that's why I don't do it. I have a lot of anxiety learning how to drive here in Boston due to the accidents and all this crazy shit, the way they drive here. So I got scared. I got very scared. I have anxiety already. So I suffer from severe anxiety and I don't want to go through that. So, this is where I'm coming from. This country's supposed to be very, this is the country of freedom and, of opportunities. Well, unfortunately, I was a born citizen here. I was born in New York City, in a big city. And Boston is shit compared to New York. Well, I was a little girl and I moved here as a little girl. I grew up here. I went to school here in this state. And let me tell you something. I did not even achieve or receive what I deserved. These fuckers. Okay, I go to school and study. It's all good and dandy. I get the opportunity. When I get out of it, that's the thing. We go to school here in America, and it's a waste of time, a waste of breath, and a waste of effort. I know people, seriously, I'm not even joking, because I used to go there. When Blockbuster was open, I always used to go to Blockbuster because my ex-boyfriend used to rent his video games for his Xbox. So he used to go there all the time and trade in games and do all kinds of shit. He had a sub for that. He used to get all the new games when they first come out, and then it's up to him if he wanted to buy it or not. So I go in there, and I was always in there with him. So I wasn't really into video games that time, like, you know, game consoles. I was always a PC gamer. I'm a PC game lover. And honestly, I prefer PC games over freaking consoles right now. And I was there going all the time, and I used to see this girl that was so, you know, professional, like she was so professional. The way she spoke was like, you know, I was curious, and I asked her, hey, are you hiring here or something, or because you speak so proper, like, you know, like, do you have a degree or something? And she was like, yes. Oh my God, this girl, she had a fucking medical degree, working in fucking, what the fuck, working in Blockbuster. Who the fuck would do some shit like that? This girl studied psychology. You know how long it is for you to fucking graduate from psychology? That's 4 years. Plus you gotta go through med school. That's 5. Cause you gotta do like a year or 2 of internship. And I'm telling you, she ended up in Blockbuster working. I'm like, you deserve better than that. And she told me that they didn't give her the opportunities. They were asking her for experience, and she did it, but it was up to only 1 year or 2. And they require more years, and she could not do it because she needed to get paid, you know. And that's what I hate, that rich people do not want to fucking pay us for what we study for, and we need to get paid for what we study for. And unfortunately, this world is so fucked up. This is the shit that I was dealing with. And in my case, it was 3 times worse, because she was able to get a job there due to the fact she told me that she found a connection through someone else. Otherwise, she wouldn't even be able to get in that job. And me, I went to college for this shit. I never was able to do it. I went through hell. Even calluses on my feet till this day. Walking, looking for a job. I was always looking for a job. I was always the one out there, putting myself out there, asking, trying to connect with people. And none of these fuckers in Massachusetts helped me. And this is what hurts me, because when I was younger, I was a very charitable little girl. I supported everyone. I was nice. I even supported my favorite celebrities' careers. I was very accepting towards people. I was very kind to the kids, to the other kids. Like I said the other day, yesterday, the other day, I finally reconciliated with one of my best friends. She was my best friend when I was a little girl. Well, not reconciliated, reconnected. Because we never were mad at each other. It's just that I moved to Massachusetts. I wrote her a letter. She never wrote back because she moved, you know. And she moved out of the apartment. I did not know about her. I went into the family. The family said that she was all the way in Texas or Arizona. And I was like, can you please give me her phone number? She didn't have nowhere to contact me because, you know, she was a little girl. I was a little girl. And back then it was of home phones. And since it was long distance, you had to pay extra for that. So my mom couldn't even afford any of that. And, you know, I grew up in an era that phone bills were like, okay, long distance was what? Even if it was here in the same state, you had to pay for long distance. That's just how it was. The internet was the same way. You know, it was by minutes. So there was always a limitation. So we grew up in a time that everything was limited related to communication when you are a person that's in low income and can't afford it. This is what happened. She moved, and honestly, I was the person to introduce her to my neighborhood because all of my neighbors loved me. I was loved when I was a little girl because I was so different. You know, they used to love me because I was very joyful. I was a very joyful little girl. I would always love to create my own games. Like when there was no, you know, I grew up in a situation that I couldn't even have toys for Christmas sometimes. And I used to be such a creative little girl. I would create my own toys. You know, I would create my own hobby. This is what got me into my art. Why I got inspired, because I used to watch Bob Ross. So I started doing that, and I picked that as a hobby. Like, art was a playtime for me. So due to the fact that, you know, I had limitation of dolls, I had limitation of toys, I couldn't even play everything I wanted. I had to go over someone else's house just to play the dolls that I really wanted. So I grew up in a very poor, you know, like very, very poor. And, you know, it's like people don't understand that about me, that people see me like, oh my God, I'm this person. And they view me as this type of person that I'm not. I've been so broke that I had to live in one apartment with four family members. 5 with my father, you know. And I've had completely nothing. You know, when I say I was poor, I was freaking poor. I was not the poor like, oh, I got broke because a bankruptcy or whatever. That's not what happened to me. I lived with rice with if one day there was no freaking meat, we couldn't afford it, we couldn't eat it, we had to eat rice alone or with eggs. See, that's why I eat this kind of food. Like, I be eating the weirdest food, and it's because I grew up in a poor, very poor community. And out of all of my neighbors, I was the most poorest one. Because everyone else was working. My mom couldn't even work. She was working at home babysitting. Because she had 4 kids and I was sick. She had to make a living by babysitting. She took early childhood classes, and she was babysitting kids in the house. And, you know, that was her job. And she was a caregiver, and you know, like, it was very tough. She had to rent her room in order for her to live for a living in New York. That's how bad it is. She had to rent to strangers in order for her to even pay the fucking rent and all her bills. And she was by herself because my dad never did anything for us. So my dad was another broke ass fucker. Stayed broke because he wanted to stay broke, because his ass is lazy. So this is why I am a very active person when it comes to work, and I'm always looking for something. I'm always learning something new. I don't want to be like my dad. My dad is super lazy, so I don't really want to be that person. He was an alcoholic. He still is. Alcoholic and drug addict. Okay? So that's both. You know, both. He used to use drugs, but he stayed in alcohol. And it makes me sad to see parents go through this, you know, because my father in reality is a good man, but the drugs and all that shit fucked him up. And the ignorance, I mean, I grew up with a very, very ignorant family, and my family is super ignorant. I mean, they're so fucking ignorant. I just can't. Oh my God. I just don't understand, you know. My mother was, you know, was born in the country, and my dad was born in the city. So imagine those two together. You know, it's insane, because in the country in New York, I mean in Dominican Republic, it's not like the country in America. When you live in the country, you're living in a fucking house made out of wood. That kind of shit, you know, that kind of shit in the country, made out of wood. And in Dominican Republic, I mean, they have it here made out of wood, but it's not that kind of wood. It's not that kind of wood. And right now is cement. That's how people freaking build their houses there. In Dominican Republic, basically back in the days, it was a cheap wood. Especially if you were poor, if you had a farm, it was like, you know, the only people that was able to even own a farm was people that were either, you know, middle class or rich people. But the ones that used to do it was people in the middle class. Farm work was basically for the, you know, for the people that are starting from the bottom until middle class. And rich people usually were the people that worked with the government stuff, like, you know, like president or something like that. Those were the rich people. And only rich people were able to do that kind of profession back in the days. So women didn't even have the right to work. Women had to be in the house taking care of the kids, be a housewife and stay in the house. And this is the reason why I don't like that kind of stuff. I always believe that women should go to work and do work, not just give all the responsibility to the man. And this is why I don't date men from Dominican Republic, because they want to treat women, they want to control everything, but yet they want to keep the woman in the house, and then they don't want to do shit. They just want to work and give all the freaking work to the woman. And this is why I don't like that. I don't like that, and I never will. So I'm not a person who likes codependency. I'm not a person who likes I'm not a person that likes that kind of stuff. I'm a person that I don't like, you know, when I get lazy is because I'm uninspired. And when I'm like that is because of the person I'm with. If I'm with someone that just doesn't do effort, that's how I get. You know, I catch that energy. And I'm a person that always take effort as something, you know, very important. That's my value. That's one of my values. And a lot of people don't understand that if you don't do the effort on trying to make things work, or at least the effort on trying to bettering yourself, that is not, you know, you're not doing the effort. So back in the days when I was younger, I used to always do the effort. I was a very, very efficient little girl, because I used to suffer from all these mental health issues. And honestly, like the stuff that I used to do, people were amazed, you know, because, you know, like, to be honest with you, people that have seizures always end up as a person that can't, it's not even, you know, they're the intellectual side gets so fried, technically fries, because it's electrical. You get more electricity in your body than in your brain than you supposed to. I constantly had them. I was always in the hospital, and I almost died a couple of times. I almost died when I was born. So I am a survivor of seizures, and this is where my story comes, that why I'm a very, very big fan of Aaron Carter. When I was a little girl, I became a huge fan. I was enamored by him, and I was also impressed and all kind of shit. My lovey-dovey little crush. So I was only 11 years old when I became his fan. I was a fan of his brother first, but it was not the same like Aaron Carter. And this is why I'm very, very grateful that, you know, like, I'm very grateful the fact that because of the joy that I felt during that time when I was fangirling, I was always getting posters. My mom would always, you know, my mom would buy me the posters only based on effort. You know, I had to work at home. I had to do my homework. You know, I had to earn it. So, since I was a little girl, I've been very, very hardworking. And when I do my hard work, I always do the effort, and I'm always working extra harder than everyone else. Because I'm always constantly, you know, due to the fact that I had a lot of seizures, either I forgot certain things, the medicine kind of got me all messed up, you know, and I still deal with it till this day. I'm a slow learner, but when I learn it and I never forget. That's just a good thing about me. So my heart leads me to that, you know. And people that are going through that kind of stuff, like disability issues or something like that, work on your spiritual side, because trust me, it does work. That's my guide. And unfortunately, when I went through the heartbreaks and all that, it kind of ruined that, and I was just doing stupid decisions and doing stupid shit that, honestly, that's the reason why I felt that way, you know. And I have emotional issues big time, because I was very, very, very so yeah, that's the reason why I'm this type of person, you know. I'm not, my intuition guides me. I have to listen to my intuition, because my brain, it doesn't process it very well as much as my fucking intuition does. My feelings are much more accurate. So when I'm dealing with delays, like, I can't focus on logic, because if I do, it's like a little bit on, you know, trying to inspire people with my life experience, because my life has been very, 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 very tough. So anyways, going back to the subject of Aaron Carter, due to the fact that I was always joyful, that was my joy. It still is my joy. It's my inner child. Yeah, it's like, you know, that's my inspiration. I was so inspired by his music and everything that I overcame my seizures. And the doctors were amazed, and they told me that they were trying to get rid of my medication, and they were like, it's gonna take a while, you know. And they were testing my brain, like they do the EEG. They were constantly doing it, and they said, you're not ready yet. There's still some residual of it, but it's getting better. And each time, the electrical stuff going on in my brain, each time it was less and less and less. So they were checking me every year. They were doing EEGs every year. They put you to sleep. EEG is like a sleeping therapy thing, but they just go on the computer and they check on your brain, how your brain is working. So I had to go to sleep. They would put me on medication so I can sleep when I was a little girl. Sometimes I didn't really want to sleep. So I would fight with that. So I had no choice but just to stay still and just breathe, meditate. So that's what I used to do, because sometimes I was not even tired. So each time it was less and less and less. And by the time I turned 18, I had nothing. They got rid of it. The way they got rid of my medication was every week they would lower, every 2 weeks they would lower the doses. I was taking Depakote. And mind you, Depakote is for bipolar people, and I'm bipolar. I was bipolar, because I don't think I'm bipolar. Like, because they took me off my bipolar medication, actually. And this happened around the same time that I met Aaron Carter. They got rid of my, now that I think about it, they did get rid of my freaking bipolar during that time. My bipolar medications. I only take Zoloft. That's the only thing I take right now for emotional issues, and Trazodone. That's the only thing I take right now. And I'm very blessed. So every time is like a healing. It's very healing every time I go to his concert. Every time I am excited about his music and all that stuff, it heals me, and a lot of people say, oh, he didn't save your life. It was just you grew out of it. No, it was joy. And my joy is Aaron Carter, the Backstreet Boys as well, but mainly Aaron Carter. And I'm very grateful. I am hoping that one day he realizes how special he is to me. Unfortunately, he picked a different destiny, and it's sad to see your favorite celebrity, like watching your favorite celebrity just ruin their lives and just, I don't know, just be someone that they're really not. And it makes me sad, and yeah, it makes me very sad. And that's the reason why I've been too very uninspired, because Aaron Carter was my inspiration, but right now, like, it makes me sad what he's going through and what he's been doing as well. I don't really agree with it, but just because of that, I still have love for him. It's still the appreciation. The same appreciation is still the same. Unfortunately, I didn't really go to his concert this month. I wanted to, but then I thought, like, you know what? Like, it's toxic right now. Like, Jenna, I met Aaron Carter the first time on my 30th birthday. It's okay, Jenna. It's all good. You could bring your second account here too. You could bring your second account here. I'll mod your second account. I don't care. I met Aaron Carter in 2018, and he is my role model, like, of my own life. Every time I see him, I see myself, and it's kind of weird because, like, when I first met him, I saw somebody completely different, and it was someone very, like, I felt the same way, like how when I was a little girl, and I saw, like, the real person that he is, and it's amazing. But unfortunately, like, he doesn't love himself, and I'm hoping he does let go of all this fucking issue that he got, and like, whatever. I mean, it's tough to see your inspiration like that, but also it's very heartbreaking. It's very heartbreaking. It hurts like hell. And the reason why it hurts like hell is because last year he disrespected me, and I kind of, like, backed off. I went to see him after that, you know. Happy relationship. Yeah, he might be happy. I mean, yeah, but like he's into OnlyFans now and all that kind of shit. He's into OnlyFans, and I feel like people who do OnlyFans are not valuing and loving themselves. I don't really want to talk about it. To be honest with you, Jenna, I'd rather talk about it privately because I don't want to talk shit about him. You know, I still love him, and you know, I'm not going to talk about him. I'd rather just tell you, yeah, he's into adult film, and like, I mean, I know that he's a better person than that, and it hurts me. Like, my intuition just tells me that he's not the person that he's trying to be. I mean, it's the influence, like I said. It's the influence. I don't think his girlfriend is a really good influence for him. She was the one who introduced him to this kind of behavior and this kind of stuff. And I feel like, you know, I feel like he's trying to be someone just to feel accepted. And that's why I said that every time I see him, I see myself. And what he's going through now is what I just recently got out of. And this man was my best friend, and I was always trying to be someone so he can accept me and like me for me. And as soon as I started acting like myself, you know, into art and stuff, like he would always try to get me into the video games. And he would kind of sometimes tell me, hey, I'm on the stream, come by, whatever, to support him. Oh, I bought this game, and every time he talk about buying the game, it just means that he wanted me to play with him on his stream. And I thought it was not fair. You know, I felt like I had to please him just so he can accept who I am. And honestly, that's not the person I am. I'm not a gamer. You know, I'm not a game. I mean, I was a gamer when I was a little girl. Like, I am a gamer. It's just I'm not a gaming streamer. And it's like I felt like he was trying to take me away from my journey, you know. And what happened was that I was doing all of it. He was fine me doing my art and tarots. It's just that he wanted me to be in the gaming as well. I can't do 3 jobs, dude. I got so sick doing that. And by the time I got back, it turned out that he was supporting this girl that stole my viewers by talking shit about me. And on top of that, he started talking to this girlfriend or whatever, or he had that girlfriend. And the money that I was contributing in his stream, that I was helping him with certain things. He took that money for his girlfriend. And when I lost all the money, when I was going through hardship recently, and my business I was losing, he went ahead and started supporting this other chick in the stream. Not just that, listen to this one. Listen to this, what he did. Oh, hey Jenny. This is what he did, man. He fucking went ahead and supported this bitch, right? That pretended to have cancer. She was saying that she had cancer in the stream. That's how she got all her fucking viewers. And it was a fucking lie. And he's still supporting a fucking liar. He's there talking. She's talking shit behind my back to the viewers, my supporters as well, that he helped me with. And I helped myself. And he just started talking about me. She started talking about me. And I lost. And when he saw that I lost, he did not help me at all. I did not even have paint. My paint are over my older ones, my oil painting and stuff like that. You know how old they were? They were when I was with my ex-boyfriend, and I broke up with my ex-boyfriend in 2016, meaning 2015. That's how old my oil painting are, and they weren't even painting very well. They were getting bad. And let me tell you that the one who helped me with my painting, I even missed an opportunity to make an art for someone because I was going to make a t-shirt for someone, and that person was going to pay me. No, not a t-shirt, a logo actually. I was going to do a logo for this person, and I needed to draw it because I didn't have Photoshop. I had Pixar only, and it was free. I couldn't even afford freaking Photoshop. And let me tell you, this dude, he earned a whole bunch of subs, man. Subs, followers. It was because of me. I was bringing in the joy. I was the entertainer. And you know what this fucker did? He went and fucking took all the money to himself. He said he was gonna split it with me, and he took all the money for himself. All the hard work that I did with him, he took all the fucking money. On top of that, he did not help me with my paint. I was stuck with nothing. I missed the opportunity of making someone's logo and earning money because they charge $50. And hey, Emily. Hi, Emily. Welcome back. And because of this situation is why I'm very, very shrewd with people. I am not mixing my business with anyone, you know. Oh, he's not an ex. He's my ex-best friend, you know. And, yeah. His name is Awesome Prime. He doesn't have YouTube. He has Twitch. And he doesn't have a YouTube. I don't think he has a YouTube. No, he don't. He lied. He said that he had a YouTube. He probably got a fake shitty account that doesn't even gain any viewers, and he's just fucking stupid like that. But anyways, or pretending, because I never found him on YouTube when we were friends. So I don't know if he has a different name, whatever it is. I don't give a shit. But this fucker stole from me, you know. That's stealing. Make you stealing your success for yourself. That is just cruel, you know. And then this is the reason why I feel certain way, and why I am so angry, why I feel sad, why I'm depressed, and why I'm doing this right now. He has hazel eyes. He's like an older guy. He's from Chicago. You guys don't know him. You guys don't know who he is. This is a guy from Chicago, and it's funny because Aaron Carter made a song called Fool's Gold, and that's the song that I actually put for him. And it's funny, he made a song called Sooner or Later, and he mentioned Chicago. So he literally dated a girl from Chicago that ditched him as well. This is why I always say his life, I see him and I see myself. I see my life. So he probably got the same destiny as me, actually. Now that I think about it, I think he does. Like, unless I look into his numerology, his birthday and all that, that's the only way I can actually see if he got the same destiny as me, because it kind of seems like it, you know? Yeah. But, you know, this is why Aaron Carter's been a very important person in my life, and is due to the fact that, you know, nobody was there for me. Nobody. I did not have anyone. I was bullied 24/7, and my only joy was Aaron Carter. So I literally, by the time I turned 18, those meds were taken away, but I got sick after my ex-boyfriend, like from a long time ago. I was only 17. He cheated on me, and when he cheated on me, I got sick. And my mental health started acting up. I started having a lot of anger issues. I took therapy, and that shit did not even work. Like, I was going through a lot, so until they put me in medicine. When I was 24, I was diagnosed with bipolar, but for some reason, as soon as I went to see Aaron Carter at the concert, they got rid of my bipolar meds. Because I was hospitalized a week before I saw him. And I was going to kill myself because I was dating this guy for like 8 months. And he dumped me. So I didn't take it very well. And honestly, I was dating him. It's just that I felt shame. Because like, usually I don't do 8 months. Whenever I date someone, I always date for long term. And this dude just used me and just ditched me right after the sex and all that shit. You know, after dating 8 months, he just ditched me and ended up with another girl. So this is why I'm gaining my value, and I want to take all my relationships slow. I always been like that. I've always been like that, because you know, like, we were talking for a couple of months. I think it was more. Actually, I think we dated more than 8 months. It's just that we were talking and getting to know each other. So then it turned into a relationship, and he just did that shit to me. You know, we were dating more than 8 months. I think what it is that we were in a relationship, like deep, close relationship for 8 months. No, not Aaron Carter. This ex-boyfriend that I was dating. Not Aaron Carter. Shit, I wish. I wish. I kind of wish I'd date someone like him. But no. No. I'm not going to wish that again. That's another thing. I made a wish when I was 13. That I wish I'd date someone like Aaron Carter. And guess what happened? Karma. Bad karma. I got cheated on. I got left on. They were the same shit. Same inspirational thing. Not the same inspirational, but they were like people that were like, they had features like his kind of personality, the joy kind of thing. So, yeah, I started dating these guys and they were like, fuck. No. I don't want to wish that I date someone like Aaron Carter. Nope. I'd rather stay single for the rest of my life. Lucky? How am I lucky, dude? I have bad luck in relationships. Shoot. Yeah, I would be lucky to date Aaron Carter. Yeah, that would be like a freaking... Yeah, no. No. I actually, if I ever want to date someone, it would be someone that's themselves, that act like themselves. I mean, honestly, if it was back in the days when I met Aaron Carter, I wouldn't mind a date, you know, because he dated his fans and shit, and I wanted to do it, but guess what? I was broke, so I couldn't even see him. I wanted to spill the tea. Spill the tea! Girl, I am not going to be a attention type of person. Like, all of these girls do that to Aaron Carter. I'm not going to be doing that stupid shit. Hell no. If I see something about Aaron Carter is going to be positive, I mean, I have my personal opinion. I'm not going to talk shit about him. Whatever I have to say, I'll say it privately. I'm not gonna say what he did or what happened, because that's something very personal, and it's something that I would like to discuss it with him in person if I was able to. I mean, when I tried, I wasn't able to because I felt so bad. So I didn't really want to. I mean, that's something personal, you know. You can't be doing that kind of shit, you know, to people. And the reason why I'm actually talking shit about my ex-best friend is because he's been doing the same shit for many years. That it's time for the world to know, all the people that support him, open your fucking eyes. He fucking uses people. He uses people for fucking money. He's codependent. That's the only reason why I'm saying that shit. But Aaron Carter, I have a lot of love for him. I can't, you know, I just can't be talking shit like that. I'm willing to tell you girls what happened, but Honestly, I want to resolve that issue first. If it's private, ever have a chance, if I go to a concert in the like future. But honestly, I don't even think I need to do that, because I mean, I feel like if he really, really like wanted to speak to me about it, he would actually talk about it, but he never did. He only pretended like it didn't happen, so might as well just let it go. And but I don't mind discussing to you in what happened privately. I don't want to talk about it here because that's just some private stuff. But other than that, the only thing I have to say about Aaron Carter is that he is my inspiration when I was a little girl. I'm wishing the best. If he's gonna marry this girl, I wish him luck. But honestly, the way it's going, the way he's dealing with his relationship and stuff, I mean, I don't want to get in between that. I don't know what he's dealing with. You know, I don't know if this person is the person he's meant to be with. I am not sure. I can't speak in his relationship. But all I know is that I feel like he is this type of person that is trying to please everyone. You know, he's a people pleaser. He's still doing it, you know, and he's too kind. You know, and I feel like everything people like tell him, he just does it, and it's not good, you know. Fans are the number one that are the freaking influence as well. They support all this shit, and they actually inspire him to do this kind of shit, and that's not cool, because that's not self-love. I feel like his fan base is not real. I feel like most of the people there that support this kind of shit, they're not real fans. They're just there supporting him with money and all kind of shit, and it's to get attention. You know, it's to get attention. They just want his attention, and then later talking shit about him. Because there was a couple of fans that did that shit, you know. And whatever he did or whatever they didn't like, they just went online and spilled the tea, like you just said. And honestly, that's not a mature way to get attention. It's not the most mature way to talk about someone that is an inspiration to you. And if they changed, it's due to the fact that you're not, you know, you aren't supporting the bad behavior. And I'm this type of person that, you know, like he to me, I feel like he's acting like someone he's not. And that's my only opinion about him. I feel like he needs to take control of his life. And just like I did, I took control of my life. I took control of the situation, and I was like, no. You know, I'm fed up of pleasing other people, being someone that I'm not. So I just got tired of it. So I feel like Aaron Carter is just trying to, you know, find himself. That's one. I'm just reading based on my intuition. The feeling I get about him is always about that. Like, he's trying to fit in. He's trying to find his way, you know. And honestly, the person he is a very wonderful person. His soul is beautiful. And people don't see that. People just see the ugly in him. People just see that he's nothing and a piece of shit. But honestly, at a soul level, he is a very beautiful person. And unfortunately, the material world fuck everyone up. Look what happened to my ex-best friend. He turned into a fucking greed. And I'm not calling Aaron Carter a greed, because he does charitable stuff. You know, he did sacrifices before, and he's probably fed up of doing sacrifices and doing all this shit. And that's the reason why, you know, he's a Sagittarius. Sagittarius are people that are very rebellious. When they don't have their freedom of whatever it is, whether it's physical, whatever it is, they get rebellious. And I tell you that because my sister is like that. My niece is like that. She is a Sagittarius and Scorpio moon. So she have a mix of strong signs there, you know, that are very spiritual. And my niece, when people try to control her, she just get rebellious. She does the same exact thing. And my niece is 21 years old. You know, my niece, I think she's about to be 22. 22, exactly. And, you know, Aaron Carter, my niece, is not the only people that did that. I was one of the people that did that as well. I have Sagittarius in the 8th house, and it's even worse because basically whenever I'm going through changes and transformation, I get rebellious. When I go through changes, I get rebellious. When I don't have my freedom as well, while I'm going through my personal growth, I get rebellious. So it's like, you know, the Sagittarius sign is a very, very spiritual and very, very they get rebellious when they don't have their freedom. So these type of people, you need to know how to deal with. That's the reason why my niece is very, very close with me. She's a Sagittarius and we get along. Usually Pisces and Sagittarius, supposedly they don't get along. But her and Aaron as well, because he is a Sagittarius. I don't know his chart like that. I mean, if I know the chart, I can dig into it, but I don't really want to say his business out there. Like, I'm just focusing on the sun part of him. He is a person that is very spiritual. He's very, very spiritual. Even if he don't show it, whatever it is, all Sagittarius are about truth, you know, is about, you know, journey, is about the journey, is about truth and stuff like that. So he got Sagittarius in the sun, so that means he's a person that he loves his freedom. People see him as a person that, you know, like freedom loving, you know, and stuff like that. But these people have hard times committing with people due to the fact that they are the people that when they love, they really love. That's the reason why he made hard to love, and is because he's a Sagittarius that has a hard time with love, like letting go of it. So I can completely understand that as well, because I went through the same thing. I have a hard time letting go when someone changes. You know, I'm the opposite. When someone make changes that I don't like, I'm this type of person like, damn, I don't want to let go of this friendship. Or I don't want to let go of my friendship or my relationship. I don't want to let them go. I love them, you know. So this is the reason why I isolate. When people are going through changes, I isolate. And that's what I learned. I isolate myself, and I don't attach to any friendship. I started being detached with relationships, and it kind of affected me in my life as well. But the secret of that situation is you have to connect with yourself. So people that are like the Sagittarius people, they need to connect with themselves. They are very deeply spirited, like a lot of spirit. And they're very inspirational people, honestly. And my niece, every time she's around, I'm like always inspired. I'm always joyful. And it's because of the Sagittarius energy. I have a really deep connection with Sagittarius energy. Mind you, one of the guardian angels that I have is the Sagittarius energy. And Sagittarius, the original Sagittarius, was actually a hunter. So I don't know the story about Sagittarius too well. All I know is he was a hunter. You know, he was kind of like, that's why he got the arrow. He was a hunter, and hunters were people that were very, very how do you call it? They had a lot of agility. And you know, that's the reason why they're very spiritual, because the agility, they have spirit, you know. And hunters have spirit based on how they throw their arrow and stuff like that is also based on intuition. You have to be accurate on your shots, and you have to really, really deeply concentrate on what you really want to shoot at. Like, say if you want to shoot at the freaking circle, whatever, or whatever it is. I mean, I don't believe in animal hunting and stuff. I don't like that. But if it's like something that you want to shoot at, that is fine to do. But usually people that are hunters in general, they're very agile. So that's the reason why Sagittarius is a they're very smart people, they're very wise people, and it's due to the fact that yeah, that's the reason why. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, Jenny. Yeah, Mercury retrograde. That's what I tell people. I'm having issues with my wireless phone charging. It's not charging all the way, and it's like charging and then it kind of stops, and it's wireless, so I know the feeling. I'm not even able to stream. Earlier I wasn't even able to stream. So yeah, that's a little bit about Aaron Carter and his sun sign. I mean, this goes for every sun sign. It's not just Aaron Carter. It's just Sagittarius in general. So I'm very familiar with every single zodiac sign. I dated most of the zodiac signs. The only zodiac sign I did not date was Gemini and Aquarius. Those are the only two I never did. But I used to have a pet that was in Aquarius, and I used to feel his energy all the time here. And ever since he passed away, I feel like I'm so ungrounded. You know, I feel like I'm so isolated from nature. And, you know, it really, really makes me sad. My favorite zodiac sign, it's Cancer. Cancer for water signs, and for fire signs, it's Sagittarius. Sagittarius and people inspire me. Also, and for air signs is actually Aquarius, and for earth signs, I don't know, like I like Virgos in between Virgo. Like, I get along with Virgos, but we're opposite signs. So, I mean, I have Virgo moon, and I get along with Virgos, but I only get along with the female Virgos. The male Virgos, no. My sign is a Pisces. I'm a Pisces. I'm a water sign. I was born on March 2. So, I'm a number 2 baby. My soul number is number 2. And I was born on a 3rd month. So, I'm 30. I'm almost going to be 33 next year. So, yeah. Yeah, my zodiac sign is a Pisces with Virgo moon, Mercury in Aquarius, Jupiter's in in Aries, I believe, or Capricorn, one of the two. All I know is that I have a lot of earth signs in my chart. Like, Saturn is in Capricorn, so imagine the struggles that I'm going through right now. Basically, you know, basically my efforts count in the spiritual realm, and it's tough, but you know, I'm Capricorn Mars. Mars is usually who you are in, like, your sexual drive and all that stuff, or relationship, and I'm basically is on Capricorn. So when it's on Capricorn, it means that I'm very careful, and I'm a person that, you know, it's take time, you know. I take my time, you know, especially when it comes to intimacy. I need to take my time. But I'm in Aries Venus, so I'm a very impulsive person. Like, I can be a little bit impulsive. I could be kind of impatient sometimes. So I have zero patience sometimes when it comes to relationships that are lacking growth. And that's one of the things I need to work on. I've been working on that. And, you know, I get impatient. And when you have Venus on Aries, that means you lead the relationship. So I'm like the leader. I don't like people telling me what to do. I like doing my own thing. I like my freedom. I don't like people controlling me. That shit pisses me off. If I'm in a relationship that people try to control me, I will walk away. So any man out there that's wishing they had a relationship with me, I'm not the best person to be in a relationship with, because I like my freedom. You know, I like my freedom, and the freedom that I like is not being with other guys or anything like that. I just like to lead my own stuff. I like to lead my own thing. Like, that's why I need to be with someone that also is a leader, because I can't be with a freaking relationship that, you know, that I constantly have to babysit and all that shit. I don't like that shit, you know. Like, I want someone that's mature, you know. Someone that's emotionally and mentally mature, you know. And I'm focusing. That's why I'm trying to, like, make changes with myself. Like, not be impulsive and all that kind of shit when I get mad, because I want to attract that kind of guy. My guy is the King of Cups, dude. That's the guy that I desire. The King of Cups have a mix of Cancer and Libra in it, and it could be any zodiac sign, but they're Libra and fucking, yeah, they have air and freaking water in their zodiac sign. So it's funny because my ex-best friend, he was a Cancer, but see, his moon is in Aries, so we clashed a lot. He was impatient when it comes to emotions, so I didn't really like that. He was like emotionally impulsive. Like, if he was in a bad mood, he would talk to you like shit. So, and very rude. So this is the reason why me and him did not click like that. We were very different. Like, if he had Cancer as emotions, or Pisces or something like that, it would have been better. A water sign in general, even if it's not Cancer, I would have been able to get along with him better and not have little clashes. Because recently we weren't getting along because he was acting rude and stuff like that. So I don't like that. So that's the reason why I'm trying to change a little bit. Sometimes I can get rude. I know it. I'm trying to control it. But at the same time, I'm trying to release it, because, like, I want to release joy. You know, sometimes some things are funny. Even though they sound rude, they're just funny as hell. So I just like to freaking bring the freaking, like, earlier I made fucking 11/11 meme. And it was like, grow the fuck up and love yourself. Like, you know, that kind of shit. But I just do it because of joy. Like, it's just funny to me. And, yeah, like... But I wish I was able to date a King of Cups. King of Cups is Cancer Libra mix. It could be any zodiac sign. Doesn't matter, because it could be in their chart. If they have that mixed together like that and they're a King of Cups, oh my god, I would be freaking happy. But apparently I don't get along with all these guys. Like, they're just so immature, and they're just like pissing me off constantly because they don't even make a decision on what they fucking want. Most of the time they confuse the shit out of me, that I'm like, dude, what do you fucking want? Do you want this or do you want that? Like, that's why I have a hard time committing to someone. And I don't mean lack of commitment while being in a relationship or just having affairs or whatever. It's just I don't commit. I just be like talking to them as friendship. I always friend zone them. So this is the reason why I deal with this kind of shit, and it sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. Sucks. I honestly I need to start being a little bit more committing when it comes to making a decision in my love life. But you know, right now I'm in a state that I don't know what kind of guy is good for me anymore, because I made a lot of big changes. And but now I really do really like after I started observing and talking to all of you and stuff like that, now I kind of know what kind of man I want, you know, and it's the King of Cups. King of Cups is my favorite. But anyways, I will be leaving. It's late. It's 3:35 in the morning and I need some sleep. I need my little beauty sleep and not look like poo. So anyways, have a good night, girls, if you're still here. I know you guys be coming back and forth. Jenny, I will talk to you later on, maybe when I wake up. And Jenna, I'll get to you as well. Please come over here with your other account so I can follow you or subscribe, whatever. I don't know if I have you on Instagram. Please follow me on Instagram if you haven't, because I think I only have Emily. I don't have you, Jenna. So please follow me. It's a must because I want to follow you back. And I will see you girls later on, because later on is gonna be daytime, so I will be up. I'm so glad that I was able to talk with you and just talk about stuff. Unfortunately I wasn't able to do my art because it's updating. It's still updating. Look at this crap. This crap is still updating. That means that tomorrow I'm gonna have to like literally do this. This is full of shit, man, honestly. But anyways, girls, guys, everyone that's watching, I will see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow, I promise. Finally, I was able to make my OBS live work, and I will be working on the art and talking like I just did today. Just talk about different random stuff. And love you guys and girls. I will see you. Good night.